Good afternoon, everybody. Now we're having a little bit of a different live today. So I'm Molly. At the moment, Rob is behind the camera, Craig's here as well, and Lily is in this new exciting building that is behind me. Now we do not have a car to do a live draw for this afternoon, but I have something very exciting to show you, and we are looking forward to sharing it with you. So behind me, we have a new space for us here at Bridge Classic Cars. Now this is going to be our new event space, and we are calling it the Classic Lounge. Name in progress, we're not 100% sure yet, but that's what we're going with at the moment. So this is going to be the new face of Bridge Classic Cars. When you come to visit us here at Bridge Classic Cars, this is going to be your first port of call. Now this is the entrance. As you can see, we are still having a little bit of a work in progress with the exterior, but I hope you are enjoying our lovely little half of an E-Type here. We thought it would be quite cool to make the garden even involved with our love of classics. So much fun. Now Craig, was this your idea to have this out the front?
Yeah, sort of. It was. So I've had this for many years, and it was always going to be a sofa, so hence why it was cut in half, and there was going to be a sofa at the front and then a drinks cabinet at the back. Never happened. And then we got this building and we thought, actually, wouldn't it be quite good to put it in the garden? So
definitely. I love it. I think it looks really rustic, kind of industrial feel, even to the garden.
When there's loads of plants. So this has all been ripped out. This was all overgrown up until last week. And then we'll replant it with bushes, so they'll hopefully grow through the E-Type, which will be nice.
It'd be really cool. It'd be like Day of the Triffids. Well, hopefully not that extreme. But anyway, welcome. Come over here. So these are going to be the opening doors for Bridge Classic Cars. This is the entrance. Come on in. So when you first arrive, imagine it now. It's a little bit different at the moment, but there is going to hopefully be a kind of desk here for someone to greet you as you enter, somewhere for you to sit and relax whilst you're waiting, maybe to come to an event here at Bridge Classic Cars, or for your car to be shown to you once it's been restored by our team in the workshop. But come on through. And in here is Lily, so we come through another set of double doors, and this is our new space. So it's very different to the Atelier building, isn't it, Lily?
Oh, massively different. It definitely feels more intimate. The ceilings are slightly lower, so it's going to give more of an atmospheric vibe in here. It is a very different space, but it's also a very big space. So it's got lots of potential for what we can do in here.
So much potential. So this is where we're going to hold all of our competition cars. Now, if you can just imagine, we are going to have cars all the way down this row here, and then maybe making an L shape round here. So there is plenty of room for us to fit. How many classics do you reckon we could fit in here?
11.
Yeah, I was going to say 12.
11.
Yeah.
12, 13.
I reckon.
I guess depending on the size. If they're like the Bentley, we might struggle. But then if we're like the midget and maybe a couple of Spitfires, we could squeeze in here.
We've done it so many times before where you see a space and you think you can, like Bentwaters back in the day when we had the hangar, we were like, you could fit loads of cars in here, and then you get 2 or 3 and you think, actually, you can't fit as many as you want
Not as many as we thought. But you may be thinking, oh, there's something happening to this wall over here. So this is going to be really quite exciting. Because you may be thinking, how do we get the cars in here? So what we're going to do is this wall is going to be taken out, and some gorgeous bifold doors are going to be put in. Is that correct?
Yeah.
That is correct. Absolutely correct. Yeah. And so this area outside then will become like a pub garden as well. So on our events we can actually have the doors open and have people sitting inside and outside as well. So really nice event space.
So that on that sunny day you can grab your beer or your glass of wine or your fizzy pop and sit outside in the sunshine, look at some gorgeous classics and have just a lovely afternoon, really, or evening. It'd be very fun indeed. So yes, we have this massive space here for all of the cars, but you may be thinking there's some more space as well. So over here we have got this kind of cool office space / green room / conference room. It can be used for so many different things. Now the reason I say green room is because we did an event a little while ago, actually quite a long time ago now, 1 year ago, with Ed Stafford. So we had an evening with Ed Stafford, and that's where the kind of idea of the Atelier came from, didn't it, Lily?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's a really good space where we can have people come on here and do a speech. We can even have comedy nights, quiz nights, that sort of thing, and we need somewhere for those sort of people to get ready. So this could be a really good green room for them to get ready in.
And Rob, you were the person who thought of the idea to start with, weren't you? Because was it something to do with you saw an article about Ed Stafford and his Land Rover?
Yeah, so it was a selfish project for me, really, because I've always been a fan of Ed Stafford, and I was trying to think of a way of how I can get to meet him and also do my job. And there was a story that his Land Rover Defender was stolen and stripped of all the parts. So I was like, oh, that's a car-related story. So I reached out to him, and amazingly, he ended up coming down here and doing the whole evening with, and answered loads of questions. It was really, there was only like 130 people. We limited it, so it was a really nice, intimate evening, and it went really well.
It was completely sold out as well. It was completely sold out, and it was amazing. Lily did a fantastic job of transforming the Atelier building into a kind of stage theatre space, which is another thing that we are hoping that we can do with this room as well, to have more evening widths.
Absolutely. So this room has got the potential to do that. And you might be wondering, where are you going to get your drinks from? So the area behind us, this will be converted in our bar. So we get into our bar. So we're going to use some of the things we've got in the Atelier at the moment, and this will become our lovely bar.
Imagine it now.
A cosy little area over here that we're going to put a seating area in, but here will be the bar.
Yes. Did you mention maybe the snug might be kind of a double area as well, to maybe be a little bit of a VIP section?
Oh, absolutely. So there's always the potential that this little area here could become the exclusive area. So actually, if you've got a birthday or an anniversary or a baby shower, you can always come here and book your event, and there could be a little exclusive area for you. But you know, we can use this space for so many different things.
Definitely, like as Lily said, we want it to be a versatile space, so you can have parties here if you would like to. Just contact us, but wait till it's finished, obviously, which will be soon.
Absolutely, and certainly for our bigger events, this is going to become the hub, the central area. We've got toilets in here and things like that as well, which are essentials. They're not always things that you might think of, but they are the essential to make this a hub for our car shows. So we've got a lot of space around the outside where people can line up their cars. We'll have the workshops open on some of those days as well, so you can come in and see everything that we're doing, and then come to this nice luxurious space to relax, get your drinks from the bar, and just chill out here. This is going to be the centre of it all.
So Lily, can you tell us which is going to be the first event where our new space is going to be shown to the public?
Well, it all kind of depends on when this gets finished, but certainly I imagine that it's going to be well and truly done for all of our summer events. We have got Sunset Car Meets coming up. It might not be done just in time, but we'll have our Drive It Day. So if you're coming to our Drive It Day, you can come and see it as a work in progress. And that's at the end of April. There are loads of things coming up. So, yeah, get onto our website and you can register for all of those there. The summer show is going to be our biggest thing. So this is where we're going to really take over this space. So in here, we're going to have a vintage and craft fair. Over in our workshop, we're going to have that open for you to go and have a little look at and see what we've got going on. We've got other stalls coming along, best in show. There's just so much planned for it. There's going to be a stage with music and things like that as well. So it'll be a really, really good fun day with lots going on for all the family.
Definitely, definitely. And this is going to be a brilliant space for it to be, as you said earlier, the hub where everything kind of floats out from. And saying that now, so when we have our shows, let's make our way back down to the other Atelier through the front door. I was going to go out the side exit, but let's go through the front. So when we have our shows and our things like our bike meet and the jumble, I was going to say the rumble jumble, but that's not what it's called. The auto jumble that we had on a Sunday. So this is our event space hub, but then we are also, as Lily mentioned earlier, going to show you our workshops as well. So if we walk down this way, there is going to be space at our car show on the 28th of July. That's right, Nate?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'm just double checking. And we're going to have, as Lily mentioned, stalls inside, but there's normally places for you to put your cars, places for you to put your bicycles, and that is going to be down this way. So if we make our way down here,
so this area just outside is going to be a lot of the stalls, the outside area. We're also going to have a mini auto jumble here on that day. We're going to have space, maybe even a forecourt, that if you're looking to sell your car, that you can line up and everyone can come and look at it. Different areas, so for bikes and for classic cars and things like that. Car clubs, if you want to come and all be together, let us know. We've got space. We've got a lot of space. It all is. It's going to be good fun. The garden centre is open as well, and there was talk they might do a tour of the garden centre.
Maybe you've got space in your boot for the classics for all the lovely plants you can buy as well on the way home.
Yes.
So they're a bit dashy in the fab shop at the moment.
What are they up to?
Working hard as always. So yes, as Lily mentioned, tomorrow we actually have another event, haven't we, Lily? We have got the Bridge Classic Cars Bike Meet tomorrow night at 7 o'clock.
We do indeed. So that is open to people with bikes or people who are fans of bikes. We've got lots of bikes in our Atelier building at the moment. So if you just love a bike and want to come and have a little look, come along. There's going to be some great food. We've got Prestige doing some chicken. How do you say it, Molly?
Gyrosh.
Gyrosh.
It's delicious.
Burgers, hot dogs, that sort of thing. So if you are hungry after work tomorrow and want to come out for something to eat and a drink in the bar, come along at 7 o'clock at our Petistry building. All the details of that are on our website on the events page.
So yes, imagine tomorrow night, if you come along, there is going to be bikes parked all along here. Our workshop will be open for you guys to have a little peek in, as well as always, because we know that you guys love to see what goes on inside our workshops, because as we mentioned before, we aren't just a competition website, we are first and foremost a car restoration company. And as you can see, the guys are busy in here as always. We've got a Spitfire, a Ferrari Dino, and the Ford Zephyr that was won last week, getting ready to go to its new owner very soon.
So the Ferrari Dino was a really popular one. We had the Supercar Club.
Yes.
SCC Private Members Club came on Saturday, and we knew that would be the car that they all sort of went for, and they did, in fairness. They're all modern supercars that came along. But as soon as they saw it was the SS100 and the Dino that sort of grabbed everybody's attention. So we started working on that today, the Dino, starting to pull it all apart and do the bits. So that's come over from France, but it's a local car to us here. So yeah, we start work on that today. Basically, it's just a recommission. There's a few little rust issues underneath, so it's not a full restoration or anything like that. But that's always going to turn heads, that car.
Yeah,
It's stunning.
definitely a head turner,
Yeah.
definitely. So then if we make our way round to the Atelier building, we have started to get the bits and bobs ready for our bike night tomorrow, which we are very excited about. So we're going to have all of our bikes that we've got at the moment on show. And don't forget, we do have a bike live on the Bridge Classic Cars Competitions website at the moment, everybody. So please do check. Oh, here it is. In all its glory, our BMW bike right here for you guys to have a look at. So this is on the Bridge Classic Cars Competitions website. Gorgeous bike. So I suggest you go live draw, tomorrow night at our bike meet, where the competition closes at 7:30 and we are doing the live draw at 8 or just before.
So Colin's watching along. Hi Colin.
Hi
Good
Colin,
afternoon.
how are you? Thank you for joining us. So we've just been onto our new building, and this is our current Atelier building at the moment, which, can I say, is going to be changed into more workshops, is that correct?
Yeah, we don't fully know 100% what it's going to be, but we think the workshop we were just standing in will end up being sort of the stripping of cars, and then it will come in here. We're keeping the floor as it is. We're going to try and keep it, the whole place is clean anyway, but we'll try and keep it as light and airy as it is, and this will be the rebuild. So there'll be probably 2 ramps in here, and then everything else will be sort of done on the floor. But yeah, so it's an extension to the workshops.
Which is going to be brilliant, because they are always looking for more space in the workshop as well, and it'll be great for us to have a place just for all of our competition cars as well. So as we mentioned earlier, here are the bikes all ready and proud, standing looking gorgeous for the bike meet tomorrow, and behind them is our gorgeous competition car, which is live at the moment. So our 1968 Jaguar E-Type Series 1.5. Now don't forget about this car, guys. It is a very beautiful car, poignant car, and is still live on the Bridge Classic Cars Competitions website for just £20. Now, I cannot stress enough how wonderful it was for me to get to drive this E-Type. Now, we did a beautiful film called Memory Lane, which is on our YouTube channel, so if you would like to check that out and see the Jaguar E-Type in action, then go onto our YouTube channel, Bridge Classic Cars, because it was really fun to shoot, and it is lovely to watch as well. It's got a little story behind it about a little old lady who used to drive the car when she was younger, and she's looking back on all of her memories of owning this gorgeous E-Type. And if you enter our competition, you could be that person. You could make memories in this car to last you a lifetime. And my uncle said to me, he went, "Molly, I cannot believe I am watching you drive around in my dream car. I am so unbelievably jealous." I was like, "Sorry, Uncle Graham." But there we go.
I think it's so many people's dream car, isn't it?
Yes, it really is. It really is. But it's just the whole look of an E-Type. There is no mistaking it, and honestly, when we were driving around Felixstowe and around the country roads around here, everybody was stopping and looking. When we were filming outside the spa, so many people came over and they were like, oh, could you just pop the bonnet for us? We're desperate to have a look underneath. So Nick ever so often was going, okay, come on then, and we had a little look for people to have a look at, to involve you all, because it is a gorgeous car and it needs to be shared with you all to enjoy, whether that be owning it and driving it or just getting to look at it. But yes, it is live on the British Classic Cars competition's website at the moment.
So Nick's watching along as well. Afternoon, Nick.
Hi Nick, how are you? Oh, and Nick's behind the camera now as well. Nick's just joined us. So it was Rob behind the camera now, but it's not. It's Nick at the moment. But yes, guys, I really, really hope that you have enjoyed coming around our workshop, our Atelier building as it is now, and then also getting to see the new Classic Lounge, name and progress, and that we are hopefully going to be moving into very soon. Now,
if you're watching along afterwards, 'cause obviously we're just about to go off, and if you think of a name that's better than that, then let us know. We're all ears for any sort of suggestions.
We'd love some of your insight, guys. Definitely would. But yes, please do go on the British Classic Cars competition's website, check out the bike that we've got live at the moment, and also our Jaguar E-Type. And if you've not yet, go onto the British Classic Cars YouTube channel and watch Memory Lane. And also, if you are a car nut and you love all things automotive and you like people who work in the automotive world, then please check out Talking Classics, where I get to talk to some really fantastic people about their lives in the automotive industry. But thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll be back next week with a car for you, will we?
Well, tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow for the draw.
Tomorrow! Yes, of course. We will be back tomorrow. So don't go anywhere, and we'll see you tomorrow at about 7:45. See you later.